Football League. Brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His squad losers last week after a victory in the season opener. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His team. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Atlanta.
Mooney in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Second and 10.
At the Panthers.
From the gun, it's Penix. On the run to the right. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, on third down, here's Penix. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal.
3-yard attempt.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Let's go now. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Milton down to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
That's to the rookie out of Arizona, Ted McMillan. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Get out of the gun is Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jadeveon Clowney getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Zadarius Smith forcing his way in to bring him down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there, throw this ball away, and puts an end to this drive.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0. Touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trap 50, trap 50.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one complete to Watkins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert. 19 tight, 19 tight. Stop low, 18.
On second down, here's Milton. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again is Milton. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 24 now, here is second and 3.
24-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air once more is Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Try and throw with Milton. Scrambling to his left. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, in there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season.
Viking 18.
Throwing on second down is Milton. That's taken in by McMillan. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So a little extra time to think about this third and goal as we've hit the end of the first. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they will see what they can do with this third and goal.
Hey, ready, check, Panthers. 70 Timberwolves. Check, smash, go.
They'll run. And he's into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, and finish it off at 6.
The PAT, up and good. Panthers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, You look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all three downs.
Here we go.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Milton. The catch made by McMillan. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. A pickup of 44 yards. A give up the middle is Hubbard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Milton. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's in. What a try. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Carolina. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play. Certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Panthers 21, Falcons nothing. Sam Barton.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
In the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Let go. Ready.
Now Dowdle into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Carolina Panthers.
Hold it ready.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hiking 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On 1st down, here's Milton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
19 Lions.
To throw, it's Milton. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He finds Austin with the ground, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Carolina Panther. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's about.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2.
Okay,
Brings
ready?
up 3rd and 7.
Tag. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Hey, hey.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my visiting this game plan, they obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return.
The Falcons take over.
The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer.
Falcons 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He's had things way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milton down to throw on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll go right back to McMillan, complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Get out of the gun is Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Buffalo 18.
To the air, it's Milton. That into the hands of Hubbard. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Ready, check.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
70 Warriors, 70. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Play.
Throwing again is Milton. To the right side, he finds McMillan. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
A gain of 9.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Press all 80.
To the air once more is Milton. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball at... So they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Dolphins are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's C.J. Stroud. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Texans, who have the lead, this would be a nice road win if they can close it out. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Jets. And it's last year's leading rusher among rookies, Bucky Irving. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Bucs lead by a field goal at halftime. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different... Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here to take it back, Wes Watkins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That one taken in right side by Legette. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
33-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. Forced out left. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing on second down is Milton. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Try and throw with Milton. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Panthers 38, Falcons 7.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and a yard. Mooney in motion. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and 2. Here we go. Third and 2. And Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
We're going to go play action with Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
We'll go play action now. They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
First and 10.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. Do so with 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
From the gun, here's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
24-yard line.
Throwing, Milton. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slam. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Now Milton. He's got his man. That's Leggett. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
A give to Mitchell. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop.
The 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Cougar 19.
Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
76.
On the ground is Dowdle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
60 bicep, check match, check match.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On play action, Penix. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Warren, in there on the blitz and gets to the quarterback.
just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
On 2nd down, Penix. Left side, he's got McLeod. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got a man. That's complete. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he will not be able to get away. Good work getting in there to force him out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple. Plant. It's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd down.
Run it here with Robinson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That one off. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Now Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's good.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Motion. Chase deep.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0, and barring something unforeseen here, down their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Next to score, Panthers 45, Falcons 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Pitts is the man in motion. Going now, Penix on 1st down. That's caught right side. It's London.
Penix's pass.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd
And here's Bijan. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
London brought in motion. On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing 4th down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, the Falcons getting their punter out there as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason at this point.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready,
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Another run here with Hubbard. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some. Start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Good win. Home opener. Not gonna lie. I really feel excited about this team. You know what I'm saying? Made some bold moves since taking over the team. I traded Bryce Young, no disrespect, but I needed, I wanted to go with another option, so I was able to trade straight up, get Joe Milton III. He's having a hell of a year. So we gotta do a better job of running the ball. But yeah, this is a big change. Like, I was getting so tired of him. Like, he doesn't really get separation. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to move him to tight end. Boom. Look at that. Lovely. Wes is going to be, I think he's going to have a good year. But I want to get speed on the outside. You know what I mean? I just want speed all over, to be honest. But I'm definitely going to get him more involved. And Hubbard's a good back, so I just need to see what he can do more. But yeah, Justin Simmons got him in free agency. And Zadarius and Clowney. So yeah, the defense, our front is good. Cornerbacks is But overall, we got a good squad. We got a good win. I have no idea who we have next, but we'll address that the next time. As always, it's the Honorable Omar Sharif. In case I get Dementia Gaming Channel. Till we meet again. 1,